विवेकानन्देश्वरसमारम्भां नित्यानन्देश्वरिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. इस समय हमारे साथ उपस्थित सभी दर्शकों और भक्तों का मैं प्रेम एवं आशीर्वाद सहित स्वागत करता हूँ. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, samajis, satsanghis. I welcome all of you with my love and blessings. Today, Mahadeva is gracing us in NAAGAM EIDHA LEELAI, means killing the demonish snake and protecting the kingdom of Madurai, Pandya Kingdom. Mahadeva is gracing us in that leela alankara. The story is there was a king Anantaguna Pandya in Madurai, and the whole kingdom was following the Shaiva tradition after the Jnanasambandar's venture, and there was a group of black magicians in the garb of Jain monks. Those black magicians did ritual and created a demon in the form of a very poisonous snake and sent that snake on Madurai. The snake was directed towards Madurai, to destroy the whole kingdom. Anantaguna Pandya fought with that snake, was the king at that time, fought with that snake, but he could not conquer that snake because it is a demon. And finally, he resorted to Lord Sundareshwara. Mahadeva appeared and blessed the Pandya with an energized arrow. The moment the king shot the arrow, the energized arrow, the snake was killed, but the snake did not die that easily. It vomited the venom to destroy the whole Madurai kingdom. Then immediately Mahadeva, from the Chandra, the moon which is in his matted hair, he dropped few drops of nectar from that moon. So because of that nectar, Madurai was saved. Madurai is saved. Again and again he comes down and saves the people in Madurai and Madurai. So this way, Somasundareshwara continuously protected the city of Madurai. I'll start today's Nitya Satsang. I'll continue with the subject of completion and creation. Yesterday I left the satsang with an important question. why Vivekananda gave the prayaschitta solution of do Durga Puja and sacrifice thousands and thousands of goats. The blood which flows from the sacrificed animals should make Ganga red. We need to study why Swami Vivekananda gave that solution. Understand? I wanted you to know how the moral of the West Bengal was destroyed, how the cruel capitalist fellows destroyed all our strong financial institutions, and how, please listen, come to the space of listening. Actually, Bengal was the richest province in the whole world till 1757. Till 1757, Bengal was the richest province in the whole world. Now let me come back to the subject, why Vivekananda gave the solution of, you can actually go and refer Vivekananda's biography. You will see the incident, the whole thing I described is there as it is. Some of the reminiscences of the close disciples, especially Sister Nivedita, Sarat Chandra Chatterjee, these are some of the close disciples of Vivekananda who were the witness for Vivekananda giving this kind of a solution. Obviously, no one can imagine Vivekananda will give a solution of cut the goats, kill the animals. The way you kill the animals, the blood should flow and mix in the Ganga and Ganga should become red. This is exact statement. No one can understand. Surely I will not understand. Fortunately, I did not read this statement in the beginning of my introduction to Vivekananda. By the time I read this statement incident, I already developed a lot of respect for Vivekananda. So I was able to understand this statement. Otherwise, I would have thrown Vivekananda out of my life. For my conditioning, in my house you can't even talk about egg. Forget about eating, you can't even talk about it. So any conditioned orthodox South Indian, not even Brahmin, any orthodox South Indian can't even imagine a personality like Vivekananda saying, do animal sacrifice. And then later on it was Sharada Devi who interfered and stopped the animal sacrifice. And I wanted all of you to know, I stopped the animal sacrifice personally, interfering in my family temple. My family temple is the Devi temple, had the habit of animal sacrifice. I personally got involved in it and stopped it. Even now it is not happening. I stopped it many years before and it is not happening. But I don't want to take any pride claim about it. I'm just stating you some of the facts. With this background, even I could not understand why Vivekananda has to go for that solution. Please understand, some of the root patterns have to be very powerfully completed by reliving it. Understand the science of completion, then you will understand why Vivekananda has to give this solution. And I wanted all of you to know, I wanted to make this statement very clearly, I am not supporting animal sacrifice. I myself have stopped it. In many places, I stopped the animal sacrifice. When the Tamil Nadu government brought the law banning animal sacrifice, I appreciated it and supported it. There was a time Tamil Nadu government brought ban on animal sacrifice. I completely appreciated and supported it. That was the first time I started contemplating why this animal sacrifice. And I also have to take a stand, my stand. You see, whether you create a controversy around me, whether you accept me or not, I became an important entity in Hinduism. Maybe controversial entity, but I am an entity. You can't deny me. An undeniable entity in Hinduism, so I have to take a stand whether to promote animal sacrifice or not. So just for that I have to contemplate and come up with a clear decision. So I started contemplating. Only then I came across with all these traditions and I studied what is the Ramakrishna stand. He is very clear, he will not eat, but he very clearly said the animal sacrifice should continue in Dakshineshwar Kali temple. He took a very clear stand. It should continue. And Vivekananda takes a stand, do the animal sacrifice such a way that whole Ganga becomes red. And near Belur Math, the Ganga is really too big. It's called Hubli. To make that whole Ganga red, you may have to kill, I don't know whether, million goat or 2 million goat. And when I was contemplating, I realized a very important truth. Please understand. Now you need to have a complete space of listening and understand the truth about completion. Completion means consciously reliving the same experience and relieving the powerful impact of the past which makes you powerless in the present. Powerful impact of the past which makes you powerless in the present. It should be relieved from your system. Past should not bind you anymore in the present. Reliving consciously the inadequate, powerless cognitions and relieving is completion. So yesterday I was introducing an important principle. What kind of philosophy or religion you should follow? The scale to decide which philosophy I should follow in my life, the scale should be how that philosophy introduces you to you. Please understand. How that philosophy introduces you to you. Based on that, we can very clearly understand there are 4 kinds of philosophies. Philosophies encages you. Philosophy enslaves you. Philosophies engages with you. Philosophies enriches you. The philosophies encages you, makes you animal. You are neither useful to others nor useful to yourself. You are just encaged. What happens to the encaged lion? It becomes violent, terrorist. I tell you, the lion which is free, the tiger which is free, if he is not hungry, he will not attack you. If he is not threatened, he will not attack you. But the lion who is caged will attack whether he is hungry or not, whether he is feeling threatened by you or not. He will just attack left and right. When you are encaged, you become a terrorist. All philosophies makes you fanatic, encages you, are terrorist philosophies. Which makes you terrorist are encaging philosophies. Next comes enslaving philosophies. It doesn't make you terrorist, but you become a slave. Ideologically, you can't have your freedom, independence. You are no more fresh. The religion of dead and religion worships death. The philosophy of dead and philosophies worship death. Where you are enslaved. Where the introduction about you is completely enslaving. Then comes the philosophies which engages with you, dialogue. They tend to convince you. I can give the example of Buddhist. The whole Buddhism is nothing but engaging with you. the more and more you get engaged, the more and more you get attracted. A very soft converting religion. That is why it appeals so much to the West. And then comes the philosophies which enriches you. For that I will give example. The Agora, the tradition of Agoris, the tradition of Advaitis, the traditions of Yogis and Siddha. Yogi, Siddha, Agori. These philosophies, of course Vedanta, these philosophies are a very powerful enriching philosophies. Because Vedanta introduces yourself to yourself as Amritasya Putraha, with a beautiful word, Purnamata Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. The very introduction, please understand, human beings because of the bringing of the society suffer the gap between the inner image and outer image. The gap between the inner image and outer image creates a deep self-doubt. So understand, whenever the gap between the inner image and outer image is established in you, you suffer with a self-doubt. The philosophers have started exploiting your self-doubt by introducing yourself to yourself as a sinners. Vedanta is the only honest, integrated, authentic, responsible, enriching philosophy which does not exploit your self-doubt pattern and which reminds you, even when you feel you are removed from the whole, you remain as whole. Even when you have self-doubt, understand you are self. Even when you have self-doubt, you are self. Self-doubt is only self-doubt. This should be the scale, the introduction you are given about you, to yourself. What kind of an introduction that philosophy gives to you about you? Only based on that we can classify that philosophy, whether it is encaging or enslaving or engaging or enriching. The whole Vedanta system is all about enriching. Constantly they try to enrich you. Now comes my doubt, then why Swami Vivekananda, who is embodiment of the Vedanta philosophy, says give animal sacrifice, do animal sacrifice? After I contemplated, I understood a very important fact. The collective root patterns have to be relived and relieved only by reliving the same actions. Please understand. The collective disempowering root pattern got developed in the Bengalis' consciousness is the fear of mass deaths, where thousands die because of the artificial famine. The whole Bengali psyche was destroyed. They lost the morale. They lost the morale of trusting life. At the time of Vivekananda, the whole Bengali consciousness was suffering with the root pattern of life is cruel. Please understand. What you think about you, what you project as you to others, what you think about you is inner image, and what you project you to others is outer image. What you think about life and others is swa anyakara, image about others. The Bengali consciousness image about life was life is cruel. Seeing, please understand, a root pattern which is created in one individual lives till he completes with it. The root pattern created in the collective consciousness, in the community, lives till the whole generation completes it. And the whole Bengali consciousness at that time was suffering with the root pattern of the swa anyakara. Their other's image was life is cruel. Seeing millions, thousands and thousands of people are dying, the pattern of being terrorized has settled into them. Life is cruel has become such a strong collective conscious pattern in them. Now they have to relive consciously the mass death. Only then the collective consciousness can get relieved from that pattern. Life is cruel. What is the way? You can't now kill again 1,000 more people. Understand? With my integrity and authenticity and responsibility, I am uttering the words I am uttering. I am not justifying what Vivekananda did. I am not trying to justify what Vivekananda did. or what Vivekananda wanted to do. I am just revealing some of the truths from the cosmic plane, from the plane of superconsciousness. I really feel if Vivekananda would have lived just 20 more years, the history of India will be different. So why Vivekananda has to give that solution? You may have to wait till tomorrow's satsang. It's already late, time is up. I wanted to take enough of time and explain why our masters do what they do. We'll move to Nirahara Samyama. अब हम नित्य सत्संग के अगले भाग निराहार संयमा में प्रवेश करेंगे। सीधी तरह से बैठ जाइए और चेतना स्थिति के साथ कल्पना कीजिए कि आप बिडदी वटवृक्ष बन गए हैं। इस कल्पना के साथ आप अपने दोनों नासिकाओं और मुख के द्वारा सांस अंदर लीजिए। जितनी देर सांस को आप अपने अंदर बांध कर रख सकते हैं, उतनी देर आप अपने अंदर सांस को बांध कर रखिए। जब आप सांस को और बांध कर नहीं रख पा रहे हैं, तब आप अपने मुंह बंद रखे सांस को अपनी दोनों नासिकाओं द्वारा धीरे से छोड़ दीजिए। आप में अपनी पूरे संपूर्ति, श्रद्धा, उत्तरदायित्व और लाभान्वित करने के 4 तत्वों के साथ आशीर्वाद देता हूँ कि आप सबकी कुंडलिनी शक्ति जागृत हो जाए और आप सब अपनी जीव ऊर्जा को सीधे आकाश और वायु से उत्पन्न करें। अब क्रिया आरंभ कीजिए और इस क्रिया को लगातार 21 मिनट तक कीजिए। I request all the Nirahara Samyama participants to sit straight, close your eyes, visualize you have become Bididi Kalpavriksha. Inhale through both the nostrils and the mouth. Hold as long as you can, comfortably, and exhale as slowly as you can. And continue this kriya for next 21 minutes. With integrity, authenticity, responsibility, and enriching. I bless you all, let you all experience Kundalini awakening and live health, bliss, and enlightenment. Namah Shivaya. Let you all achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, share, and explode in eternal bliss. Nithyananda.
Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, Nithyananda Nagar, off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bengaluru. Phone 08027279999. www.nithyananda.org. www.youtube.com/Life Bliss Foundation.